to you from sunny Los Angeles, California.
You're listening to another episode of
the EDM Maniac Podcast. Exclusive music, festival reviews, and everything electronic dance music. All in one place. Exclusively on EDM Maniac Plus.
Welcome to another edition of the EDM Maniac Podcast. My name is Devin. I'm the founder of EDM Maniac, and we have very special guest with us today, Kandi. She's one of my great friends, and she's also one of the really just amazing people in this community. So what's up, Kandi?
Oh, you're so sweet. Hi, what's up, guys? So today is like super awesome. The EDC lineup is officially out. Me and Devin have been like freaking out.
Yeah, it's been last night's just music by music was just incredible. There were so many people on social media trying to figure out the lineup. There were some misses because I think there were some songs that sounded like other songs or that were remixed by other people. So it got a little tricky.
Yeah, and the fact that they play collabs, like I don't necessarily agree with that because it just throws people off. That was definitely the problem with a lot of things is they played collab and remixes. It made it even harder.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the point, I guess, but also kind of got people excited and disappointed with a few.
Yeah,
that's a better word, I guess. So yeah, let's just sort of go through the lineup. I have it right here. What are just some of your initial thoughts?
I'm excited. I feel like it is so incredibly stacked. Like, I don't know how anyone could not be happy with the lineup because I feel like there's so much diversity. Like, even people who are into a very specific genre only, like, there's so much to complement, like, every single genre. Like, I feel like there's something for everyone.
Yeah, totally. So for you personally, like, what are some of the ones that stuck out for you?
I only really, not that I only really
Darron
care
Stiles.
about, yeah, there's only two DJs that I ever hope to see on a lineup, and that's Darron Stiles and Seven Lions, my two favorite DJs. I'm obsessed, and so they're both on the lineup. I couldn't be happier. I'm excited to see a lot of other producers and acts, but I mean, as long as they're on the lineup, I couldn't be more happy. It's like perfect for me. What about you?
For me, I would say Boris Brejcha is probably the one that I'm most excited about. I mean, he did sort of leak earlier this year that he was going to be playing through like an Instagram DM, so I was kind of excited about that. But he's just really, really great. He has an amazing sound. I saw him at Exchange LA a couple months ago, and he was just absolutely incredible. Carl Cox, that was a huge one for me. I'm a huge Carl Cox fan. He's going to be in LA next weekend, and he is just he has a great personality, but his music has gone through so many different sort of decades, and it's so great to see someone of his like level at EDC. He played there a couple of years ago, but it's so great to see him on the techno stage. It's just going to be unbelievable. Also, Maceo Plex. That was a really, really big one for me. He's an American producer. He's absolutely great.
Is he techno?
Yeah, he would fall under techno for sure.
Okay.
I mean, he has different aliases.
Background side note, Devin is a huge techno fanatic.
Yeah, the EDM Maniac is a techno
And
maniac.
I'm definitely behind on the techno. I mostly only know like the bigger people because I'm just not a part of that scene, but Devin is all about it. He's like my go-to anytime I need to know anything about techno. And house.
Awesome. No.
Like house, all the houses, all the technos.
Yeah, all the technos. But yeah, I kind of like all of it, to be honest. But there's something about being in like a sweaty warehouse of like pumping techno.
My God.
It's just a mood.
It is a mood.
So do you have the lineup in front of you? I have it in front of me.
I do. I have the lineups and I have notes of all my, opinions of it, my thoughts, because I definitely have thoughts and opinions about a lot of things for sure.
So how about this? Why don't we go just line by line really quickly, and then we can get into some of your thoughts about specific artists. How does that sound? I'll start with Ben Nicky. He's incredible. Love his sound. Boris Brejcha. He's amazing. Camel Fat.
Detweekas are really big. They were, I believe, the first or one of the first hard style DJs to play on the main stage of Tomorrowland last year.
Wow. Nice.
So that was a big thing. That should say enough about how amazing they are. I'm definitely not going to miss them.
DJ Seinfeld, great producer. I don't know if he's ever played EDC, but he's actually in LA this weekend. He's playing an underground party. That's going to be super fun.
I think the Diplo back-to-back MK set, like, what is that? That's just one of the most random combinations. And I saw a couple years ago the back-to-back set with Diplo, back-to-back Jaws, back-to-back Alice in Wonderland, and it was one of my favorite. That is an insane back-to-back. I loved it.
B3B.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this Diplo back-to-back MK set because it's an interesting combination. I want to see what they do.
What about
Excision?
Can't skip him.
Excision.
Incredible. Macioplex, talked about Marcus Schultz.
Like the late 90s, I believe, early 2000s, late 90s. I'm all about Skull trance. Like, it is my shit.
So it was originally curated under Tiesto's label in 1999.
Yeah.
Following the reign of Tiesto, it looks like Schultz will be returning for a rendition of this. So
wow, that is amazing.
Really cool.
That has me so excited. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either, actually.
Oh, I'm excited. I am all about classic trance. So the fact that this is going to be there, is it going to be on the Quantum Valley stage?
Quantum Valley,
it's going to be on the Quantum Valley stage, probably.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That'll be exciting. James, you owe me something. I don't know. You owe me a drink at EDC.
I was just about to say that, and then we jinx
Oh my God,
again.
double jinx. You owe me 2 drinks.
That's too funny. So yeah, that's going to be a big one in Search of Sunrise. We've got Lady Faith, Len Faki, incredible techno DJ. He's super, super talented. I'm so excited to see him. Nicky Romero, that's kind of a welcome surprise, I think. Nicky has been around for a super long time. Progressive house. He's just got that amazing sound that I think will be great for, I'm thinking maybe main stage.
Yeah, I mean, of course he's going to be on the main stage.
Yeah.
He would need to be on a bigger stage because he would fill it up. 7 Lions. 7 Lions is life. 7 Lions is love. 7 Lions is everything to me. All 7 of the Lions. I just, I hope all 7 of them are there this time because I would be so excited.
I saw Rave Dora. She was tweeting and she was like, if we can't get 7 of the Lions, can we at least get one of them? Like last night.
Yes, because they weren't on the lineup last year. But they showed up and they came on stage during Above and Beyond, and I was so upset because I was at Tweakacore and I love.
We're talking about 7 Lions.
Yes, all 7 of them.
All 7 of them.
They all came out on stage. There was 23 people on their total, I swear.
No way.
I want to give a shout out to Reality Test, who is an awesome female trance DJ. So you know what? I'm not exactly sure her specific genre because I saw her at Dream State and she played a mix of classic trance and just uplifting trance and side trance. And I swear her set was so diverse and I loved it. And I just want to give a shout out to all of the female DJs on the lineup. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, totally. It looks like she's a Russian-born, Israeli-based in Berlin, Germany DJ. She started DJing when she was 17, and I guess she considers herself trans. So that's awesome.
She is definitely trans. She is amazing. Her set at Dream State was probably my favorite, which is hard for me to say because Abraxas did play at Dream State, which is 7 Lions and Demibo's Psytrance project, and I'm all about 7 Lions, but definitely Reality Test was probably my favorite for sure.
So she has played Insomniac festivals before.
Yeah, she was just at Dream State a few months ago.
Cool. Sweet. What about Solardo? Love. Sonny Federa, love him. Shami, Zed for some mainstream, main stage kinetic feel vibes.
I love Zed. His sets are so much fun. When I saw him at Escape Halloween, he was dressed as that hot dog, that music hot dog. I love him.
No
I
way.
really do. He's just a fun guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's more commercial mainstream, but it's his music is just fun, and that's why it's so popular because it's fun. Totally. I would definitely catch the Zed set. But on the other
I just want to hear Clarity.
I'm sure it'll be played everywhere. You're going to be fine. You're going to hear all the renditions of Clarity, I bet.
One Clarity and then the rest techno.
And the other spectrum of dance music, Zed's Dead.
Oh, totally.
Who is different from Zed. Zed's Dead is amazing. I saw them probably like 7 times last year at different festivals, and they kill it every time. And I want to do a shout out to the DJs who actually play different sets, because all of the times I've seen them, even if it was only like 2 or 3 weeks apart, the sets were completely different, which awesome. I love.
Yeah, because a lot of DJs tend to play the same thing.
Press play, walk away.
Play. All right, moving on to Saturday, Blau. Obviously, he's a crowd favorite. I think he lives in Las Vegas, actually, so he's a Las Vegas local. He's just a feel good guy. Tons of great songs. I could see him playing like maybe early evening Saturday.
Yeah.
What else? We got your favorite Abraxas,
which is 7 Lions. Yet again, for anyone who doesn't know, was that proper grammar for anyone who doesn't? Yeah, doesn't. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Adam Albarn, he's first time playing EDC, but he is in LA local. He plays at Exchange and Academy a lot, and he is just a really good house music DJ. He has been DJing for quite some time. I remember seeing Adam Albarn when he was playing as a DJ at California Adventure they used to have like a Mad Hatter party, and he was a DJ at Disneyland.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Yes.
He was a white rabbit.
I'm going to do another shout out to some more female DJs at the top of this Saturday lineup. So Anna Luneau, amazing DJ. DJ Anime is a hardcore, like a hard dance music producer DJ. She's amazing. And then the next line, we have Nicole Madaber doing the back-to-back set.
Yeah.
3 amazing female DJs.
Yeah, that Dubfire, Nicole, and Paco set is going to be amazing. But yeah, there's so many good female DJs on the lineup. I'm really starting to notice that.
And I saw the Dubfire, sorry.
Yep, go ahead.
I saw the Dubfire back 3 back, Nicole Madaber back 3 back, Paco Osuna on the Ultra lineup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw that and I was really excited to see that. Sad that I'm not going this year, but seeing it on the EDC lineup, like I just have to catch that.
Yeah, I feel like that was an exclusive to Ultra, right?
Yeah, it's the first time I saw it, so I'm glad it's coming here.
All right, moving on. Galantis, Peanut Butter and Jelly Time. Goriella, that's Ferry Corsten's Alias 2.0.
I am so excited. So Goriella, another classic trance set. Okay, this is really wishful thinking, but I don't know if you know, I don't know, probably other people don't know. Goriella was actually originally Tiesto and Ferry Corsten back in the day. And it's been like my biggest dream for Tiesto to come out during a Goriella set. I mean, it's wishful thinking, but anything can happen at EDC, right? So I will
That would be insane.
I would cry. I'm crying right now just kind of thinking about it. Oh my God.
Goriella 2.0.
So I don't know if you caught Tiesto's set in 2016 for the 20th anniversary of EDC, 20th anniversary of EDC in general. Mm-hmm. The original EDC had started 20 years ago, and he played not a classic set. He played like a throwback set where he played his old trance music in combination with his new music, in combination with some songs that were historic just in general. And I love that set so much. I still listen to it to this day. So the fact that he respected EDC's anniversary with this year also being an anniversary for EDC Las Vegas, I feel like he's going to do something special.
Wow. Let's remember this conversation. You called it. I mean, I feel, what else? I mean, 2.0 could mean and Tiesto. Right?
It could. Oh my God, I would die.
That would be crazy.
I'm crying. We need to move on because I don't want to cry right now.
Griffin, love him. DJ set, still a good set. I love his live sets, though. He's just one of those artists that really puts his energy into his live sets. It's great seeing him play all the different instruments. We've got Joseph Capriati, another famous techno DJ. He's been around for a while. He really knows how to bring the energy, and his sound is so hard. And he just really he makes techno like, I don't know, he takes it to the next level. It's amazing.
Little Texas,
yeah.
Little Texas.
I follow him on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, you do. You definitely tell me about things about him. I mean, he has a unique sound, and it's only like it's just not too much of a popular genre that's been recognized at most of the bigger events and festivals in the United States. So this 200 and plus BPM music that's really hard and really edgy and really intense, like it's finally making its way. It's getting its spotlight now, and Lil Texas is definitely helping push that in the United States. I think a lot of people are really open-minded to his music, and it is hard. I went to his Sunrise set last EDC, and I nearly died. I think I did die. It's intense. If you guys want to check it out, it's so obscure and out there, and it's different from anything you've ever experienced, I promise.
Nice. He played at Sunrise?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was dying. It was Sunrise on the first day. We partied the whole night and then ended with him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Martin Garrix.
Of course, Martin Garrix.
Martin Garrix is like, I love him. He's just feel-good music. I've never been disappointed with one of his sets.
Yeah, he's a good kid. I remember I interviewed him when he was like 16 years old at Coachella. He's one of the first.
You did?
Yeah, he was one of the first interviews I had ever done, and his dad was there, being his chaperone since he was like underage.
Gosh. That is so cute.
I think I have a picture somewhere, but yeah, Martin Garrix, one of our first interviews.
Pendulum.
Pendulum, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go first.
Go for it.
O is first.
Oliver Heldens. I mean, this guy, Dutch, he brings so much energy. He has a very specific sort of like Dutch sound that is really fun, really upbeat, and just puts you in a really good mood. And I love his energy. I remember I saw him inside a church in Amsterdam a couple years ago, and it was he just knows what he's doing, and he's been doing it for a while. He's super talented, so I'm excited to see him.
Pendulum Trinity. So Pendulum is a really awesome trio that originated mostly with like drum and bass back in the day, and they eventually not split up, but like two of them went on to do Knife Party, and then they mostly have just done DJ sets for the past few years since they did take on the Knife Party project. It kind of took up their time, but now they're back with this project called Pendulum Trinity. And I'm really excited because I was supposed to go to Rampage in the Netherlands next month, and I can't make it anymore.
Oh, no.
So seeing them on the EDC lineup, I about died. It's like the rave gods are looking out for me because I was so excited. Darron Stiles, 7 Lions, Pendulum Trinity, like I could not ask for more. This is the perfect lineup for me.
And then I have a new single that just came out for the first time in a decade. Nothing for Free. Pretty good track, not gonna lie.
Like
Loved it.
Just something about EDC sets that make them completely different from anywhere else you're gonna see these artists at.
Yeah, all of these DJs just put all their heart and soul into playing EDC, and you can tell. And for his first time playing EDC, I think he's going to give us an incredible set. Slander, how can you even describe Slander? Just full of energy. What genre would you consider Slander?
I actually mentioned them I did an EDM genre video where I basically explained like the main genres of EDM. It was obviously hard to do that, to explain them to beginners who are really confused about like what genre is what. Like some people are completely new to the scene, and that's why I did this breakdown of EDM genres. And Slander,
I played like melodic dubstep.
Yeah, so Slander plays a bunch of different genres, which I mentioned. So they make future bass, they make trap, they make collabs with so many artists that are different genres, like a lot of dubstep. So they have this melodic dubstep thing going on in some of their songs, and they're just really, really diverse. They definitely don't fit into like a genre. But jumping down all the way to Sunday, the fact that they're doing a back-to-back set with Said the Sky. Said the Sky is a very beautiful melodic future bass artist. And so them together, like Slander, I can see them playing like maybe a harder set on Saturday when they're by themselves, and then seeing that future bass melodic side of them come alive in the back-to-back set. I'm excited for both of those sets.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. They got their start here in Southern California. Actually, they played like this club called Sutra, in Orange County, and they were playing there for a really long time. So it's great. It's just really great to see them grow, and their productions are just absolutely insane. What do we've got here?
Sudden Death presents Void. Any person into bass music, any person into dubstep, like this set is going to blow your mind. I feel like if you're into that music, you already know this act stood out to you because I've seen Sudden Death and he's amazing, but I have never seen the Sudden Death presents Void set yet. So I'm really excited to see what that means. Like,
is that different visuals for the Void? Like, what does Void mean?
It's a little bit of a different style and different performance and visuals in general. It's just a fun project he does, and I have yet to seen it live. So, but like the videos I see on social media that people are posting, like it's gotten me really hyped about it.
Nice. Yeah, that was like one of the big things that people were tweeting about last night.
Oh, everybody is freaking out. And you know that Twitter is so dubstep bass music trend heavy. Like they basically run Twitter. So of course, like everybody was freaking out about Sudden Death.
Totally. Shout out to EDM Twitter, by the way.
They definitely helped us when we were trying to decipher the lineup. Like
they were killing it.
On top of it yeah.
Twitter is just on fire. Tiesto obviously goes without saying. Vinny Vici, let's see, Yellow Claw. I think those are some of the three that stick out there. I got to look into Wongo.
Young Bae.
Wongo and Young Bae. You were just saying your friend is super obsessed with Young Bae, but
during the live stream when she heard Young Bae, I might have a video. She freaked out. She about like knocked over everything in the house. She was so excited, and I need to still look up. I need to look up who exactly that is because it must be someone huge or like not huge, but someone that's like really stands out because a lot of acts on the EDC lineup are like newcomers, like starting producer DJs that are just like making their mark now, and getting to be featured at EDC is a big deal. And I know that's why a lot of people are excited for a lot of acts on the lineup.
Totally.
To see these DJs like getting their spot on such big stages. It's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you're growing in the industry and they see that, EDC will put you on the lineup for sure.
Black Tiger Sex Machine is amazing. Have you ever seen them?
I haven't. I only hear good things though.
I know like some of the space music can be like a little too much and intense for some people, but Black Tiger Sex Machine, their performance is insane. Their visuals are insane. It's like the most high energy, fun, intense sets I've ever been to in my life. And I've been to a lot of sets at a lot of events. I caught them 3 times last year and they do not disappoint. It is just insane. And it's an experience. Devin, I know like some of the bass music could like kill you sometimes, but if you're checking out like any bass music acts this year, I would definitely check them out. Their visuals and pyrotechnics are going to like blow you away.
All right, I'm down. Let's go together.
Okay.
Let's do it. I don't know who Chi is, but that sounds like a cool name. Cosmic 8, Danny Tenaglia, he is just a legend. When I say legend, I mean legend. He's been around for so long. He is like, he's just one of the, he's like on the Carl Cox level. I feel like he plays a lot of house, a lot of techno, tribal house. He's just a really, really, he lives in New York. That's kind of why I know him a lot because I grew up in New York. But he's just one of those people that has seen dance music change and evolve, and he's just kind of gone with it. And he's just so talented. He's playing in Miami during Miami Music Week, and it's just, he's incredible. Go see Danny Tenaglia. Dennis Salta, he's another, like, does a lot of like
Styles.
Sorry, I was gonna let you do that.
Okay. I was like, how?
There was no way I could.
How did you skip him?
Dennis Salta, he's just like a great house music DJ, really good energy, great vibe, and he just has like a melodic sort of house sound. It's just really, really fun. All right, Darron Stiles.
Darron Stiles is amazing. I really love that Insomniac supports him so much because his music, like his genre, is happy hardcore. A lot of people mistake it for being hardstyle because happy hardcore just hasn't had a place in, music festivals or larger events in the United States. And he's basically one of the only happy hardcore DJs that plays at these festivals. And he usually plays at the hard dance music stage, the hardstyle stage. And so everyone thinks he's hardstyle and he's not. He's happy hardcore. He has a very unique sound. It's faster. It's a lot of the times more upbeat.
It reminds me of like acid techno. I don't know, because it's just so fast, or more like psytrance. Like it's just so fast.
It's fast, but it's also really melodic and happy. Like it's like if like mainstream commercial vocals, like the female, very beautiful vocals mixed with very fast and hard. It's interesting. He's very unique.
A lot of Kandi kids love him.
I would suggest people check him out because I love him and he's amazing.
For sure. All right, let's just, there's some names here that Dr. Funk, I'm not familiar with. Easy Baked, not too familiar with, but all the names that I don't know, I'm going to make it a thing this weekend to go and check them out.
Dr. Funk is, okay, there's a couple like doctors that I know of. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dr. Fresh is amazing. Dr. Funk, yes, Dr. Funk is a hard dance music DJ. I saw him at DEF CON play a back-to-back set with Mandy, and he was really good, very fun. Like a lot of people who aren't into hard dance music may think that hard style is all hard and scary, but like, no, I think there are definitely some artists like Detweeka's where their music is fast and hard, but a lot of it is like really melodic and happy and upbeat. So yeah, not all hard style is like hard and edgy and scary. Like some of it's really fun.
Yeah, convince me. I need convincing.
You can do it.
Yeah. All right, Green Velvet. He just a really great house techno producer. Also been in the game for a really long time. I have a feeling he'll probably host like a La La Land stage for sure. Ilaria Alicante, IO. Let's just go through this really quickly. Knife Party, super excited to see them back. Super high energy as well. I remember seeing them in LA for like $20 like 8 years ago, and I almost passed out because of all the strobe lights that they were using. Never forget that night. And Patrick Topping, Tech House. He's got his own label called Trick. Super cool dude. And what else here? And Rob G of Slipknot.
Rob G, I believe.
Is
Rob
it G or G?
I have no idea. I should know because he's a hard dance music DJ producer. I would classify him closer to, I know, Little Texas's music, right? So he's faster and harder, hardcore. So with Slipknot being the type of genre they are, back to back, this really hard, edgy, faster, hardcore DJ, I'm intrigued.
What else? Richie Houghton, legend. Saw him a couple times last year during Amsterdam Dance Event, Tomorrowland. I've seen him all over. Just another legend in the techno scene. Slander, B2B Said the Sky. That's going to be
beautiful.
Amazing. So beautiful. I was looking for the right word. Beautiful is a word for sure.
We can't skip Prydz.
If we skip
Prydz, we'll be eaten alive.
Yeah, we can't skip Prydz.
Prydz visuals for her set
right?
are like, it better be at Circuit Grounds. It was, right? Did we ever find a stage by stage breakdown?
Looking.
We're waiting for the official one to come out from Insomniac.
They haven't sent a stage by stage breakdown, but I do have a spreadsheet here.
Rez obviously has to be there. It's probably my favorite stage because of all the screens. It allows these DJs with really cool visuals to just blow you away. So yeah, her set at that stage is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Rez.
Tweakacore is another happy hardcore act. They make a lot of, for those of you who don't know, I did mention Detweeka's. So Tweakacore is Detweeka's happy hardcore project, and they have a lot of collabs with Darron Stiles, and they both have a label together. I will definitely be checking out their set. Super fun.
I think, what else do we have here? Sven Bath, techno legend. Lots of techno legends on the lineup for sure. And Walker and Royce, Tech House, Wild Styles, Hardstyle.
If
Cool.
it ends with the Styles, you know it's hard dance music.
For sure. Okay, so we have a couple minutes left. Let's kind of talk about, there was so much on Twitter and social media about the artists that are missing. There seems to be a lot of disappointment with some of the big ones like Prydz, who's not on the lineup, Above and Beyond, Armin van Buuren,
Berlin,
Zoo, Cascade,
Millennium.
So this is a tough one. I mean, those are all great people, but I do feel like the lineup this year is fusing a lot of sort of like the older, like more, the names that have been around for like a super long time, not like, Cascade obviously has been around for a while, but like sort of these like legendary figures like that have really helped grow the scene. And I'm not saying Cascade is not like that or Prydz, but there's, like people like Danny Tenaglia, Sven Vath, Carl Cox, like that sort of like realm, that sort of level. There seems to be like a lot of that, and there seems to be a lot of up and coming people as well. So while it is missing Prydz and Cascades and Above and Beyonds and Armin's, I think they did a really good job here of booking sort of the up and coming artists. Like a lot of these artists I'm going to spend time looking up, but I do feel like there's like some legends on here and a nice mix of like up and coming artists. So it's, Cascade is, I understand why people love Cascade, for sure. He is one of my favorite DJs, but I feel like if he's not playing EDC, it's usually because he might have another event coming up closer to that's preventing him from playing. There's like a lot of reasons that go into it. I feel like there's just like, there might be other bigger events that are preventing these artists from playing EDC.
Yeah, but we could point out that Cascade was not on the lineup last year. And everyone threw such a fit that they actually put him on the lineup after all. And he played an after party.
Oh my God, that was absolutely insane.
You were there for, right?
Yeah, I was there.
I fell asleep. I
was texting you.
I fell asleep, but I woke up to a phone call from you. And I was like so tired. And you were like, you need to go to sleep. And I was like, dude, I was sleeping. You need to go to sleep.
I was like too busy like
it was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You wild Devin.
And I wasn't even camping.
I know.
I still had to make it all the way back. So
the reason why Above and Beyond is not on the lineup is because they're doing their big acoustic tour. Did you see that?
Yeah, of course.
Are you going to that?
So it's going to be while I'm in Amsterdam for Awakenings Festival.
Oh, okay.
I
got my ticket. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, so that's right after. That's in June. So they have sort of that conflict there. Although they are playing EDC week on Thursday at Wet Republic. So if you want to see Above and Beyond, you still can. Just come to Vegas a day early and catch them there. Also, Calvin Harris, I believe, is playing EDC week too, right?
And you know what that means? That means they could show up at EDC. Mm-hmm. It is entirely possible.
Yeah.
A lot of DJs who aren't on the lineup end up showing up to do secret sets at like the art cars and stuff. It's a thing.
Yeah, I would never say never. That's the special thing about EDC, especially because it's Vegas. A lot of them are already there. You just never know. So just keep an eye on that. We have a couple more minutes. Did you want to share just some of your overall thoughts about the lineup?
Yeah, I think it is amazing. I'm really excited that they added another stage. So they added the Skylab Stage, which is going to be a house music stage, right? They're making Neon Garden bigger, Circuit Grounds bigger. It's just, they're going all out. All of these DJs are going to have amazing platforms to showcase their skills and their music. No matter what set you're at, no matter who you're catching, like every set is going to kill it. None of these DJs are going to disappoint. Everyone brings their A game to EDC. Everyone should be excited about that. Whether your favorite DJs are on the lineup or not, there are literally hundreds of DJs on this lineup. You will find sets that just blow you away and make it all worth it.
Totally. I mean, the best sets that I feel like I've seen at EDC I've kind of like stumbled upon, like walking to a different stage, or just like there was a opening between different sets that I wanted to see, and just going up to random stages and seeing who was playing. Those are some have been my most memorable sets at EDC. So just keep an open mind with the whole experience. EDC in itself is an experience. And like you said, there's hundreds of DJs playing at one time. There's so many other things to check out. Be present and just sort of go with the flow. And you never know who or what DJ you might come across that might end up being one of your favorite DJs.
Yeah, and probably one of the biggest newcomer mistakes I think that people make are planning out their schedule, making a huge list of all these DJs they want to check out and trying to make it to each one of those sets. Like, you just stress yourself out making too much of a structure going into the festival. I would say, pick your top few favorite DJs. Like, you can't miss them, okay, but the rest of your schedule, like, be open-minded. If you are stressing about running back and forth from every set, like, you're going to miss out on the experience of EDC. Like, EDC is huge and amazing. There's so much going on. There's so much living to do there. Just be really laid back and live. Just like live your best life there. Don't hold yourself down.
Have a lemonade.
Yeah, don't hold yourself down by a strict schedule.
Sound advice. We'll do a whole separate episode on like EDC pro tips, I feel like, in the coming weeks. But I think that wraps it up for now. Thanks for following along on Twitter with us the past couple days and weeks, on Instagram. Thanks for following. Thanks for just joining the conversation about EDC 2020. The lineup is officially out. You can check out the complete list at edmmaniac.com. And we are just 84 days away, which is so crazy to think about. That I feel like we just left, but we're just 84 days away from being back in Vegas for the 24th year of EDC.
And the 10-year anniversary of EDC Las Vegas since it moved.
Unreal.
To Vegas. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I'm manifesting 85 degrees and sunny.
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. EDM Maniac is at edm.maniac on Instagram and just at EDM Maniac on Twitter. My handle is at _Cotton Candy Kid on Twitter and Instagram. I really want to change it. It is way too long. I'm looking at my options right now.
Okay. I want to have a say.
Okay. We will discuss.
And of course, your YouTube. Plug the YouTube.
Yes. Please follow me on YouTube. I make super awesome videos.
You sound so innocent. Please follow me.
Okay. Okay. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. I make super awesome videos about music festivals all over the world. I go to a lot of festivals. I like introducing people to new, different experiences. And Devin also travels the world for music festivals. It's our life, and I love sharing that with you. And then I do a bunch of fun EDM rave tip videos as well.
Yeah, if you have any ideas for videos, you can tweet Cotton Candy, and I'm sure she'll love that. And I'm sure you have a bunch of videos planned for EDC coming up, as well as festival season, which is just around the corner.
It's basically now.
The countdown is on. The EDC lineup is here. We're in game mode again. It's so crazy. There are no really big festivals for about a month, 2 months, but now it's just it's full on. Miami Music Week next month. So
Beyond
much going on. Beyond Wonderland, expanding into the Speedway. We'll do a whole different episode about that. But yeah, let's go. Festival season 2020. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks so much, everyone. And we'll see you next time.
This was
the EDM Maniac Podcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
New episodes every week.
Not an EDM Maniac Plus member? Sign up now at edmmaniacplus.com.